Chris Cornell, lead singer of Soundgarden and a host of other bands, has died. He was only 52 years old. I'm John Beaudin from rockhistorymusic.com. This is another one of those really big losses in music. And it's so strange. He was on stage last night in Detroit with Soundgarden. And then someone in his family, or a close family friend, they were worried about his welfare. I'm not sure if there was a call before that, but they called 911. A friend went into his hotel room, found him unresponsive on the bathroom floor, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. Preliminary reports say it was an apparent suicide, but we'll have updates on the description, the very top of the description of this video, as we receive them. Autopsy reports could come in as early as this afternoon, in a few hours. The tributes are already coming in. Jimmy Page says, incredibly talented, incredibly young, incredibly missed. Elton John said he was completely shocked by the sudden death of Chris Cornell. He was the type of singer that would make people who hated grunge give the genre a chance. With Soundgarden, he scored with tunes like Black Hole Sun and Spoonman in 1994, Burden in My Hand and Blow Up the Outside World in 96, also Live to Rise, Been Away Too Long, and By Crooked Steps 2012-13. He was a gifted singer in a genre where sometimes a lot of those singers kind of sounded the same. He stood out. In 91, he created Temple of the Dog, and of course, Audioslave from 2001 to 7, and there were many other projects. He was born in Seattle on July 20th, 1964. His father was a pharmacist, his mother an accountant. He also struggled from drug and alcohol abuse off and on, especially in the beginning of his career. He told The Guardian, "I'm lucky I got through it. I'm not sure if rehab was the best place for me, but it worked." You know, more than anything for me, Chris Cornell was one of the great interpreters in music. Unlike Linda Ronstadt, who didn't really write the hits, he wrote most of the Soundgarden stuff, wrote or co-wrote it. But he also had room, a part of his persona, a part of who he was, that had covers as being a big part of his career. I mean, he showed musicians and fans alike that if you sang a cover and immersed yourself in the song so much, it's as if you wrote it, then nothing but good can come of that. Of course, you had to have the talent of Chris Cornell, but have you heard him do Nothing Compares to You by Prince? Or more so, and one of the greatest interpretations of all time, Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. I mean, dig that up right now on YouTube. He had 5 solo albums. You know what we do when someone dies? We dig a little deeper. We always do. We want to know why it happened and why we maybe didn't know the person as much as we thought we knew him. You know, no one knows what's going on inside someone's head, if in fact it was a suicide, and even if it wasn't. It makes you more curious about the person. We are creatures of wanting to understand, wanting to know why it took their passing to dig deeper in their life, asking who they were and what they did. If you didn't know Chris Cornell, I would be dumbfounded if you didn't change your perspective on who he was, but more importantly, on what music meant to you by digging deeper into this man's life. We're all waiting for results on why this happened, because I think a lot of people really are in shock. It was a huge loss. And my condolences to his family and his friends and all the different people. And let's think about that. The different musicians this guy has worked with. And another Seattle rocker is dead. I don't even have to name all the other ones. There's a lot. Please leave your comments and your memories on Chris Cornell. I'm John Beaudin from Rock History Music.